We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The All-Pro Chris Boswell with the honors. Off we go from Pittsburgh. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin then.
Ready, break! Get it! Panther 60! Panther 60!
On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. And he'll get about 5 at the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 31-yard line.
Ready!
From the 31, here is second and 5.
18 Cardinal! 18 Cardinal!
In motion is Warren. On second down, Richardson. Left side, that is caught by Warren. It'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds. The first down.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Come on, Dragon 60! 60 Eagles, 60!
We'll go play action. It's Richardson. Open man. That's Alec Pierce. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain there of 10 yards. That's good for a Colts first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Ready, let's go!
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Anthony Gould now to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
First down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready up.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. Check.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Richardson will give it to Taylor.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
19 catch. Hop, 70. Hop. Ready.
Here's Richardson. Over the middle, he's got Warren. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. It's been a busy 1st quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
Let's go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Richardson operating from the pistol. That is caught for 3. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
On play action, Richardson. That is caught to the goal line and in. Tyler Warren. Touchdown Colts. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. To return it, here's Raheem Mostert. They get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. To the 45. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. And even 50 yards.
First and 10 of the 28-yard line.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
That's complete. Calvin Austin. And he's very close to a 1st down. He's out after a pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. A carry here for Warren. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run, gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up?
And he will get into the end zone. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. Here's Gould on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Now, faking the give. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
The 1st down pass. Intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Waller. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
This one grabbed by Austin. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. He'll try and run it here with Warren. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Gonna depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
70, track and 60. Let's go.
They're going on 4th down. Howard. He gets free. Inside the 30. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Howard. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete.
Yeah, I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
Open man downfield is Freiermuth. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
Drop this down to Warren. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
60 Eagles!
Howard back to the air one more time. Right back to Warren again. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's a Steeler first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after the catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, it's Howard. He finds Austin with the ground. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate. First and goal, the quarterback thinks he's got a shot to take this one in himself. I think he's just a little late in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. Defense has just enough time to get there. They stop him short of the end zone. 2nd and goal.
And he will take it in himself. Will Howard. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Boswell now for the extra point. And the Steelers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Alston-Gordon now to return it. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Mike.
Now Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Tap the 60, tap the 60. Cougar 19.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's caught DJ Giddens. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 14 on the pickup. First down, Indianapolis.
First down.
Cowboy 80. Let's sing like 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
of the gun. Here's a give to Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
It's a loss of a yard.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. In motion is Warren. Throwing on second down, Richardson. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
First down. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. Run up the middle with Warren. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Third down, they need 5.
Third down and 5.
Working out of the gun, here's Howard. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come. Fourth down was looming. Steelers getting ready to put this one away. Anthony Gould deep for Indy. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. On first and 10, here's Richardson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
A second down throw for Richardson. He's got room past the 35. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. And as for much more, on the screen they gained 19 yards and a first down.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Here's first and 10.
Ready? Cougar 19.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He'll go right back to Taylor, who's got it again. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. On second down, Richardson. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. First and 10 now from the 36.
19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cut 19, cut 19.
From the gun, Richardson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Hold it ready.
2nd and 10.
Come on. Hit. Pass the 6.
Here's Richardson. Forced to his right. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates. Dragon 60.
In motion is Lawrence. From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. A pick up there of 19 yards. That's good for a Colts 1st down. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this 1st half. Spencer Schrader comes on to try the field goal.
A 35-yard attempt.
That one is good. And the Colts will cut the lead down to 4. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Pretty interesting 1st half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. He'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
2nd down, it's Howard. That's out wide to Warren. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 2.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
3rd and long. From the gun, it's Howard. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
This is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Throwing is Howard. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
A great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and a couple. On 2nd down, Warren. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2.
Viking 18. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Now, be caught. It's Metcalf. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Go, head to 60. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Howard to throw here on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what?
Trouble, and down he goes.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This one from 52 yards away. And that one not going to have enough leg behind it. Not by a long shot. It is no good. And the lead holds steady at 4.
Shut up. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
To throw it on first down is Howard. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Got his man at the 6. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up first and goal. This has been some kind of march downfield now, and they pay it off with 6. It's first and goal. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Latu. He gets in to record his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
And he's in. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return, it's Doolin. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
Get up. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Go.
Richardson operating from the pistol. He's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. An even 40 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out at the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Left side, and is caught by Warren. They'll get him up 4 here as he is taken down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Cougar 19.
Richardson to throw. Which will here is complete. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Indianapolis.
Dragon 60.
Now Richardson. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
He'll swing that out wide, and he cannot get in. He tried for 2. Comes up empty, so unable to get within a field goal. The difference remains 5. Mostert now to return. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
36-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10, it's Howard. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7. Out of the gun, it's Howard. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a pickup of 12. That's a Steeler first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
18, Pioneer. Ready.
Working out of the gun, here's Howard. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Latu. He has been a one-man wrecking crew in this one. 4th sack of the game. Howard now to throw it here on 2nd down. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him and will bring up 3rd down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play. When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. He'll throw for it with Howard. got it. And he's going to have the Steelers first down. That was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ready? Let's go.
Throwing again. Howard. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he won't quite make it to the pylon. He's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. It's a gain of 34. Here's a design run. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Will Howard. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return, it's Doolin. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. And this is too far out in front. That was incomplete. Adonai Mitchell, the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down.
Let's go. 19, 18.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, Indianapolis.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
On second down, Richardson. That one brought in by Warren. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down.
Cougar 19.
From the gun, Richardson. And this is going to be incomplete. And it's great work there, making things difficult. It'll set up a fourth down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Looking to throw, Richardson. That's taken in, and they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for fourth down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down.
Here we go.
They'll run a draw now with Taylor. And And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. That's good for a Colts first down.
Best time to call a draw is when the defense is playing a pass situation, so a down and distance that screams pass. You want those defensive linemen ripping up the field thinking, I'm going to go sack the quarterback. In this case, they time it perfectly, hands the ball off to the back, big pickup.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
A run with the former K-State product, DJ Gidden. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down. Here's Richardson. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Indy. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Colts 30. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Check motion man. Put your hands on him. 60, go. Hand for 11. Hand for 19. Tuck.
Now Howard on first down. He'll get this into the hands of K.J. Hamler. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Play action, it's Howard. And he can't hang on through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are under.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
19 tight. 19. Bravo 80.
From the gun, it's Howard. That's out wide to Warren. And he's in. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Steelers.
And that's exactly how you stress all week finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here's Gould on the return.